Yo, Native Instruments has a lot of sounds, and they keep coming out with more sounds. And now they have another sound expansion called Concrete Sun.
Bolo!
All right, so Native Instruments is known for the sounds, and they have a plethora of sounds. Pretty much whatever you can think of, Native Instruments has it. And now they have a new expansion called Concrete Sun. It's basically a Japanese hip-hop expansion made by Japanese producers and artists and all that good stuff. And they pretty much got a whole bunch of Japanese style sounds with hip-hop elements. But as you guys know, I'm kind of like a trap producer, so I'm gonna try to trap it out. So I'm gonna try to find like a loop or some other sounds. I'm gonna try to make a beat around that. And I'm gonna use some elements of Concrete Sun, and I'm gonna use probably some of my drums as well to try to make something dope. But we will see how many sounds we use out of this Concrete Sun expansion. I'm gonna go through a few of the loops and we're gonna try to make this thing work out. All right, so this thing has 53 battery kits, 292 loops, and 353 one-shots. And it has a whole bunch of other stuff as well, because when I open up that last little thing, it just has a plethora of sounds in it. So we're gonna go ahead and make a beat with this. We're gonna trap this thing out, even though it's a hip hop kit, but we're gonna have some fun with it. If you guys are hip hop heads, you will like this stuff because it has a lot of good drums for your hip hop needs. For me, I'm more of like a trap style producer, so I'm just gonna do what I do. So let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go through some of the sounds first, and then if we like something, we'll go ahead and use it. All right, so we are now in the Concrete Sun hip hop kit. They got some drum kits in here. Let's kind of go through them real quick and hear how they sound. Trap kit.
頭隠して
Yo, be so cold, you nally.
All right, a few little kits. They got a variety of stuff in there. Heard a little trap kit in there, so we can trap this thing out. So they already have some stuff that's already kind of like processed as well, so you can kind of go through these and hear some of the process sounds. And they have a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see what these loops sound like. Let's go to some piano and keys. All right, seems pretty cool. Let's go some pluck strings. Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's hard. Let's use that. Yeah, let's use that. I kind of like that. So the good thing that I like about this is when you import the samples, it automatically stretches the samples out for you, does something with the text like the tempo and all that stuff. So it's kind of cool. So when you play it back, it's already locked into the tempo that we got. All right, so we got that in there. We need to find another sound. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to basically the one shots, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find something that will actually work with it.
5 hours later.
All right, so I found another sound. I found this little flute sound right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 notes to this real quick. All right, work sounds pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and try to add some drums to this thing. So let's go ahead and see if we can find some decent drums inside of here. All right, think I found something. Let's get to it. All right, so we got the hi-hats in there. Let's try to find a clap real quick. Okay, so we got a hi-hat in there. Let's try to find a little open hat just to add a little more something to the percussion of the beat. And you know what? Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Let's go ahead and take this to like 130 BPM. Yeah, I kind of like that. So now let's see if we can find something decent like a snare. Let's see what they got. All right, I found a little snare right here. It's not necessarily like a trap snare that I would really kind of use on a daily basis, but it's actually a pretty decent snare they have in here. Let's go ahead and use it. All right, cool. Now that we got the snare in there, let's see if we can find a bass in here. All right, so they do have basses in here, but it's not something that has like a pop to it in the beginning of the bass. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a kick first, and let me find a kick, and then I'm gonna put the bass on it. So let's go back in here, let's go to drums. Let's try to find a kick first. Let's go ahead and use it. Woo-hoo! Let's go ahead and add that bass. Completed the whole beat, came out okay. I'm gonna go ahead and mix everything up and play the beat at the end of the video. If you wanna pick up this expansion kit, it is out right now on the Native Instruments site. If you like it, go ahead and get it right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something from it. And like I always say, peace out. And go check out the beat.